It looks super duper alcoholic, warlike. You need to stop drinking that stuff. Did he say March 2060? You need to get yourself a hearing aid. Introducing Jaime Beer, 20% alcohol. Have one of that in your pocket now. Gotta love this advertisement. That's right, it's that time of the week. I am Jaime Rivera. This is Pocket Now, and this is the Pocketnow Daily Recap for last week. On Monday, we begun the week asking you if you would either buy a MacBook Pro, a Surface Pro 4, or a Surface Book, as we got some benchmarks and they revealed that these Microsoft tablets are superior to MacBooks. We had 709 comments. We start with MacBook Pro. And you know, I kind of understand that. I particularly would prefer a MacBook Pro because I could run OS X on it and Windows, and therefore I could get the best of both worlds. Get a Surface 4 or a Surface Book, and I also understand you. These products are actually very cool, and if you are in the Windows ecosystem, it makes all the sense in the world. Windows offers more compatible software, and the Surface Book has far more battery life and much better keyboard than the Surface Pros. So the choice should be obvious, but before that, my Surface Pro 1 has to malfunction. And you know, I have a lot of friends that have the Surface Pro, the original, the Surface Pro 2, and they are happy. These were good tablets in the day, and yeah, it makes all the sense in the world for you to wait as well. On Tuesday, the topic was AMOLED panels, particularly because, well, we've got rumors that Apple is shifting to AMOLED displays after spending years in IPS, and I asked you which was your favorite display technology and why. We had 1,459 comments. Thanks a lot, guys. We start with, for me, IPS because it's more true to life. AMOLED makes you look drunk, Jaime. I think anything makes me look drunk. But then again, you know, I would have agreed with you last year. My God, this year, the AMOLED panels are just gorgeous. And I'm a sucker for saturation, but then again, it's a matter of taste. AMOLED displays look better than IPS hands down. It depends on your taste. I do agree with the other commenter, particularly in accurate color, but then AMOLED panels are just, technology-wise, I feel superior when it comes to the things they can do. Welcome to 2012, Apple. And you know, I'm not going to agree with that because back in 2012, AMOLED displays with the Pentile Matrix were terrible. They've gotten better, but back then it wasn't the case. On Wednesday, we shifted to talk about iPads or tablets in general as, well, iPad mini sales are so low that they're affecting the supply chain. I asked you, why do you think it is? We had 896 comments. We start with, I think an 8-inch tablet is just too small, especially for multitasking, and yes, there's a niche market for small tablets, but then again, you can buy one and then you're not going to need another one. A lot of people have an iPhone 6 Plus, so why a phablet and a tablet too? Unless you just want two different devices, then that's okay, and I have to agree with you. Particularly because the iPhone 6 Plus is great in battery life, but then again, the price difference is ginormous. I mean, you can buy an iPad for half the price, so it's a difficult topic. Tablet sales are dropping because nothing is wrong with them. Those of you who wanted one bought one and don't need constant upgrades, and that is my argument as well. That is the biggest problem. This iPad is 2 years old and I'm not going to upgrade it. Now on Thursday, OnePlus announced the OnePlus X. We went hands-on and I asked you, after everything you saw, OnePlus X or OnePlus 2? We had 566 comments. We start with OnePlus X. OnePlus 2 is too big. 5 inches, screen is perfect. And I'm getting fond of phablets, but yeah, for the majority of people, 5 inches on a display is enough. OnePlus X all the way. Even if it doesn't have a fingerprint scanner or even the latest specifications as the OnePlus 2, you will still get more for what you pay for. $250 is a ridiculously affordable price that no one can compete with. Unless they bring out that invite system, and I have to agree, the price tag is just so compelling, it's a no-brainer. Anyone else a fan of the iPhone 4? Me? Well, I was, and the OnePlus X looks like it, which is a good thing. Personally, I would choose the OnePlus X over the OnePlus 2 just for its design alone, and yes, you have to agree with Michael Fisher too. The design of that OnePlus X is gorgeous, so there is a point in favor. And then finally on Friday, well, the news were that Droid Turbo 2, its shadowless display, Motorola publishing an infograph over how constant it is for people to continue using a phone after shattering it, and I asked you if you would buy a phone just because its display doesn't shatter. We had 639 comments that we start with. This technology should be used to make screens for every phone, and I have to agree with you, but it's not the reality right now. It's great that Motorola is bringing it to the table, but then again, even that is not perfect. Of course, all smartphones should have a shatterproof screen, waterproof, and the IR blaster, and yeah, that would be the perfect phone for me too, dude. An indestructible display is nice, but when it comes with a phone that's not as ugly as that, and yeah, a lot of people feel that the Droid Turbo 2 is a little ugly. I don't agree. I actually like the phone, but then again, yeah, if you remove that Verizon logo. I feel that design is everything. I mean, if Sony Xperia would figure out a way to do this, I would definitely be a sucker to buy one. But yeah, I do feel that the future should be like that. All phones should have a shatterproof display, in addition to other things like being waterproof. That's it for the Pocketnow Daily Recap. Thank you very much for watching. A couple of tips if you want your comments to be featured. Number 1, keep them short. Number 2, stick to the point. Number 3, try to get some thumbs up. It helps us spot them a lot easier. You can also follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in a few weeks.